welcome to a new video. It's been almost a year since our last Q&A video, so why not make another? This is totally not to distract y'all from future videos that are taking longer to make. So without further ado, let's jump into the Q&A. Before I get into the other questions, I want to answer the most asked question that I've gotten a lot, and that is, how did the Nomad Predator's mask break? Okay, so a lot of people have been asking me when it comes to what is the lore behind Nomad's broken mask. It is kind of hard for me to explain because I do have the answer and I do want to tell you guys. However, I want to maybe instead of tell you, I instead show you. So in the coming days, the Nomad clan is going to get their very own lore comic. So I can't wait to show you guys, and the artist behind it, Shaman99, who is like an awesome friend and an awesome artist that I've gotten to know, is behind drawing the art while I have written the story. So we have combined our efforts into making this an enjoyable story for all of you guys. So I can't wait for you guys to see. We have 1/3 of the comic already finished, and it's going to be split into 3 parts. We are starting the second part right now and getting very, very close to the end, and I cannot wait to show you guys. So until then, you guys are just gonna get a little bit of a tease because 1/3 of the comic is out right now, which you can see either on my Tumblr or on my Discord for early access. So I can't wait to show you guys more. And yeah, that basically answers that question. Alright, first question is from Brutus, and they say, I actually do have a question. Are you still planning to make mini-series skits with Nomad and funny comics still, or you're gonna give up on making funny shorts and funny Predator comics? The answer to this is I will definitely continue to do more funny skits with Nomad. I mostly post them on my TikTok for fun, and it really depends on my mood. I don't want to force the humor for, I believe, when it comes naturally, it's when it becomes 10 times more enjoyable than it originally is. Next question is from Grimborn the Elder Chief. I hope I got that right. What weapons do mainly use in the canon story? I assume you're talking about Nomad, and to answer this question that I really like is, well, in canon stories, Nomad is no stranger to using whatever he can as a weapon, for his old clan trained him in the arts of mastering each and every weapon on Yautja Prime, adapting to his surroundings. However, he heavily favors his family relic Warhammer, which has been modified, as well as 2 smart discs, which he uses for both close range and long range, as well as a Yautja bow. Next question is from Alien. Hello Nomad, question from me, mainly a lore question, but why did you go into self-exile? I was going to make a video about this, but what they're asking for is Nomad's lore, and within his lore he goes into self-exile. And the reason why he goes into self-exile is around his 100 years of being a hunter. His clan discovers, along with him, that he is blood related to the Nomad clan. His actual name is Zonto, so let's just keep it like that. But Zonto is related to the Nomad clan, and in the original lore of the Nomad clan that I have created, the Nomad clan is a bad blood clan that has done some horrible stuff in its horrible run, and finding out that Nomad, or Zonto, is technically the last surviving member by blood right has everyone on edge, especially his old clan. So to not disgrace them any further and to wanting to honor them, he goes into self-exile and decides he wants to see what the Nomad clan is all about and maybe try to redeem it. But that's just a little bit of a tease on what his lore is.
FBI, open up!
What's one thing you want to achieve on not only the channel, but in the Discord as well?
This is a very tough question, Queen. It's really hard to put into words when it's just a feeling. But to answer it, like any YouTuber, I want to reach that mountaintop of fame. Maybe earn a play button regardless of what it may be for. I want to make the Nomad clan into a household name where everyone knows it?
Well, I don't care about the money, like it's the respect that I'm wanting. Honestly, I just want to be one of the greats.
It's a long road, but one I slowly scratching and clawing to achieve. As for the Discord, I think it's as perfect as it can be now. I have awesome people interacting and I'm having a fun time. Although I'd love to see new faces join us. Alright, Crazy Kid Studios asks, do you collect the NECA Predator figures? And to answer that, yes I do. Lord Dio asks, who is the hottest Yautja Predator? Next question. Vengeful Cat asks, which Predator has the coolest name? Oh, this one's hard. There's honestly so many to choose from, but if I were to choose one, it's a tie between Ghost and Laser Shot. Ray Zane asks, what is your favorite Predator game? Predator Concrete Jungle. No questions, 10 out of 10 Predator game in my opinion. Iceman Spy 007 asks, what's your personal favorite Yautja clan member? Personally, I like the OG Predator the best. Personally, I love many members of the Lost Tribe in Predator 2, but recently I loved Farrell's on-screen appearance. In-game, I loved Scarface comics. It has to either go to Ahab or Lightstepper. Sasha the dog asks, what would Nomads say about befriending bad bloods? Yes or no? And if yes, the real messed up ones too? Oh boy. The Nomad clan story is gonna be an absolute trip for some of y'all. Nomad Orzanto has befriended bad bloods in his lore and converted them into honor-bound Yautjas, but even Nomad knows there's no redemption for others. Pan Dark Drew asks, alright, what's your favorite Predator movie? It's a tie between Prey 2022 or Predator 2 1997. KSJ Void asks, would you ever make Dead by Daylight videos if Predator ever came to the game? Absolutely I would. I've made many Dead by Daylight videos explaining how I would love a Yautja Predator to be a killer in the game, and I would absolutely love to do content on that. Even with the bad rep that DBD gets, I would just personally enjoy playing the Predator outside of Predator Hunting Ground. Kyler Zilla asks, how many victims did Nomad kill? Oh geez. Alright, let's get the numbers. To answer your question, Nomad has killed about 5 bad blood Predator Yautjas. He's killed 23 xenomorph aliens. He's killed 1 abomination pred alien and over 100 plus humans, and it's kind of hard to keep track of how many that is. Clan Leader asked, first question, do you think a Yautja Plasma Caster could penetrate or break Beskar Mandalorian armor? This is a very tough question, mainly because are we talking about pure Beskar armor or ones like Boba Fett where it's a mix of minerals? Regardless, it also depends on the plasma caster. For some vaporized humans, the Beskar might not be harmed, but it can sure harm the user. A simple blast may not kill the wearer, maybe denting or not affecting the Mandalorian armor, but a charged shot from a simple plasma caster would absolutely be devastating. Second question is, do you think a Mandalorian can defeat a Yautja? This also depends really on the Mandalorian and the Yautja in question. It also depends on the weapons each have. While I do believe strongly a Yautja could potentially kill and defeat a Mandalorian, it also depends on the skills of each of the warriors. And like Captain Rex says,
in my book, experience outranks everything.
Spring Goblin asks, do you think that they would make a movie about the Alpha Predator and the Hish Uprising? The answer, as much as I love that, sadly, I don't think it would ever see in a film. I don't think we would ever see it in a film, but there could be a chance of an AVP-like flashback where they show off the Hish and their rebellion. Negative at Mo asked, what's your thoughts on alien colonial marines? And will there be any hope for Predator Hunting Grounds? I'm gonna be honest, I actually liked Alien Colonial Marines, and while the controversy around it may be true, I still enjoyed the game. As for the second question, man, I think we hit the end of Predator Hunting Grounds with absolutely no word from the devs. They're only using it as a sale item with special percents off at certain days, only milking what's left to make other games. I do hope that they are officially done with the game so we can have another one possibly made in the future, but as of now, yeah, I honestly think there's not that much hope for the game. And it's not like I trust Delphonic either, so yeah. Insect1265 asks, have you considered customizing a NECA figure to be Nomad? Oh my god, yes. I have been waiting for someone to ask me this question, and so many times I've tried very hard to find someone to commission that was in my percent range, because one, I want to have a really good customize of Nomad as a NECA figure with good quality, but two, I would like to be able to afford without the worry of possibly getting scammed for something I paid for top dollar for. Okay, next question from Vampy. What inspired you to make Predator Hunting Ground videos? The answer to this is I love the franchise. When I heard there was a game being made, I had to play it because it was during quarantine, mind you, and where I lived, it was kind of treated like the end of the world. While I was juggling school and kind of bored, my parents wanted me to try streaming. I really didn't know about the idea. I didn't really know about the idea because I wasn't that confident in my ability of being that good of a YouTuber, but apparently I got proved wrong by you guys, so thank you for that. What inspired me to make Predator Hunting Ground videos was the awesome fans and people I've met within the community and fandom. These videos are for you, as well as my love and appreciation for the awesome community I had the liberty of sharing and playing with. Vampy asks another question being, how did you come up with the look of Nomad? And funny story is, Nomad was originally created for a Predator Hunting Grounds customization contest. It was with a group of friends who were also content creators, and we showed off our best looks. I knew a lot of people were going to go for Elder, or City Hunter, or any of the movie Predators in general, because they were the popular at the time of the game. However, what I noticed is that Exile, the class that Nomad is, was not getting shown much love, so that's when Nomad was technically born. Sadly, I didn't win the contest with my Nomad customization, coming in second place, but I won a forever mascot that has made me stand out so much that everyone loves his design and has made fan customization with their own versions of Nomad, as well as many fan arts that I can't wait to show you guys. Another question from Vampy is, are you ever going to make a skit in Nomad in Predator Hunting Grounds with your fans with their OCs like Sabretooth build I made? I assume you mean skits within Predator Hunting Grounds, which my answer is maybe. I really haven't had the greatest time when it comes to making skits within the game, so it might be hard, plus it takes so long to make a skit within this game. However, I do make skits using the chibi versions of my character Nomad and fans OCs a lot. You can check out most of my shorts, which you'll find plenty and more coming soon when I have ideas for them. Alright, next question from my subscriber and amazing editor. Feral Bionic Predator asks, when did you start your OC character? Nomad was first made on February 8th, 2022, but it didn't become a fully original character with lore till much later. However, if you want to talk about my original characters way before Nomad, that was like way back from, I believe, 2018 to 2019. And just a little teaser, I'll say that, don't worry, they'll eventually get their own videos very, very soon of breaking down the lore of the original Nomad clan members. Okay, next questions coming from Green Raptor asking, I have 3 questions that I've just thought of to ask. If that's okay with you, sorry there's so many, that's totally fine. First question is, if there was any cut content from any of the Predator movies, games, etc. that you'd like to see brought back, what would it be and why? To answer this question, it's very hard to say. When it came to cut content, I think what the Predator had, in my opinion, was somewhat better, especially with the emissary predators. I felt like having them would have had it much more decently better than what we would have had, than what we have originally right now. But that's just my opinion. As for games, I really am not that smart in that department of what was cut from games. However, I do remember that for AVP 2010, they had a crossbow weapon for the Predator, and I thought that would have been pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Third and final question is, a small question of Nomad. Does he have siblings? If so, will we see them either in Hunting Grounds or in a comic? Nomad does have siblings in a sense. They're more so like adopted sibling, because Nomad is technically adopted in his original clan. They brought him in as a pup or youngling when he was just a baby, and that clan has been taking care of him ever since. I want to say that maybe in the future you guys will see them in a comic. And it's funny that you mentioned comic, because just saying, little tease. Alrighty, next question from Jade Wing or Big Papa is, what the heck?